Every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to my challenge. The 33rd day of my challenge to be exact. And today I'm gonna try a risotto recipe. Risotto with peas and prosciutto. So many utto. Well, not actually with prosciutto, because as I live in Iran, there are no pork products here. So I'm gonna be substituting that with some other meat I found. But that's just me, I cannot change it. But if you wish, you can substitute it with bacon or just use the original ingredient. Then the other thing is about the wine. This recipe calls for white wine, but as always, the same reason, me being here, I cannot use any alcohol because it's, well, forbidden here. So I'm gonna be substituting it with some more chicken stock, which is used in this recipe. And the last thing is, I had to grab some fresh basil leaves and I totally forgot that. So today, and I don't know what's happening with me, it's not the first time that happened. So today I'm gonna be using some frozen basil leaves I have, but you're kind of supposed to use the fresh ones, but oh well. Almost the same thing, right? So let's go over the ingredients and let's get started now. Here's everything we're gonna need. Let's start with my substitute for fresh basil leaves, which are the frozen basil leaves, and they're going right back into the freezer now. And then we're gonna need 2 small onions, finely chopped, 4 cloves of garlic, minced, 400 grams of rice, which I've rinsed a few times to get rid of the dust and all the other dirt, 100 grams of prosciutto or something else, which you want to cut into small pieces, olive oil, divided into 2 and 4 tablespoons, 30 grams of butter, 300 grams of frozen defrosted peas, some Parmesan cheese, and 2.4 liters of chicken stock. Okay, so I want to start by kind of quickly mentioning the chicken stock situation, because I'm pretty sure you are quite skeptical, as actually I was, about those 5 cubes of stock. And actually what I did, I first used 3 cubes and I mixed through, I tasted it, and it tasted nothing like chicken stock. So I added 1 more, tasted again, and it was still like eh. So I added the 5th one, and actually this amount is the precise amount what the package instruction says to use. For each liter you should use 2 chicken stock cubes. So I thought, you know, as I'm not using the wine and as this is kind of a really big source of the taste that will come to the risotto, I didn't want to like skim on it and make it like, I want the real deal. So that's my whole story about the cubes. And what I did now, I've actually put the chicken stock on the stove and I keep it simmering so that it's hot. I want to use, I should say, use it hot. Not boiling though, because it would reduce, but simmering. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a huge pan, and I totally... Okay, let's just ignore that. I'm gonna take a huge pan, I'm gonna preheat 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm gonna put my prosciutto in it, and I'm gonna cook it for around a minute. Okay, so as it wasn't prosciutto, or it's not prosciutto, I needed an additional minute to make some color on the meat. So now I'm gonna take it out to a plate. Okay, and now I'm gonna add in the rest of the olive oil and the onion, and I'm gonna cook it for 5 minutes. Okay, and now in goes the garlic for 1 minute. Okay, and now the rice, and for about a minute. Here now would go 2 cups or 480 milliliters of white wine, but as I'm not gonna use it, I'm gonna add the same amount of chicken stock now, and I'm gonna cook it for 2 minutes. Okay, so it's not even been 2 minutes, but I already see that it needs more liquid, because when you do like that, when you go through the rice and it moves in like a wave, it means it's time for another part of the liquid, and I've learned it from Laura, of course. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a ladle full of chicken stock and I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna season it with salt and pepper as well, and I'm gonna continue this procedure, let's call it like this. I'm gonna continue doing this. Oh, and that's my timer. 2 minutes timer. So I'm gonna continue this for 20 minutes, adding each time a ladle full of chicken stock. Okay, and now I'm gonna add in the peas and what's left of the chicken stock, and I'm gonna cook for the last 5 minutes. And I've actually reduced the heat to low just to kind of slow down the cooking, because this is my hottest part of the stove, so it was cooking a little bit too fast. Heat off, and now the very last step, adding all the remaining ingredients and mixing them in. So I'm gonna add in the butter, the prosciutto, a few basil leaves, and a good amount of grated Parmesan. Oh my goodness, I feel like I've ate a bit only with these smells. My home smells so amazing. This is some really nice combination of everything, because the smells really, like, you just cannot wait to try it. So I'm fishing for every little bit in it. Okay, but this will be hot. It's so creamy. It looks so yummy, really. Oh man, this is so creamy, and it would be so good with bacon. I can imagine the taste. It's super creamy, it's full of flavor. I'm so glad I put those 5 cubes of the stock. The peas add this freshness kinda to it. That's so hot. This is an amazing dish because you can make a huge amount in the same time as you would make a small one. So this time I made double, and you could see that's a lot of food. If I cut the recipe in half, it was supposed to be for 2 people, but I'm pretty sure I could feed 6 people with this, what I just did. So anyways, I really want to get back to eating this. So if you want to check the original recipe, you can do it here. And if you want the written one, check the description box. And I'm gonna see you in a day. Bye!